YouTube right now. So once again, very excited. Thank you, YouTube, for joining us today. And I'm just working on a virtual meditation today. It's a guided sleeping meditation. And we're going to be doing something called the Amrit method of Yoga Nidra. So welcome for those that are joining us today. I am attempting for my first time ever to look at our scheduled live events and trying to go live through that scheduled live event. But unfortunately, I'm not seeing how to do that on Facebook. But it might start up on its own. Otherwise, I'm just going to go on the main page and start a live feed. So bear with me, guys, while I'm getting going. Now, you could start getting yourselves ready by finding a very, very comfortable spot. And this would look like staying in your bed, where we have a lot of space to spread out, a blanket near us, a pillow behind our heads. And if that's not available to you, then we do recommend seated upright in a chair. So in a moment, we're going to go ahead and get started. So thank you so much for joining. Excited to have you. That looks like the live event that we had scheduled is not working, so I'm just jumping on live. So welcome, thank you so much. I'm getting settled here. Welcome Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. This is Meditation Monday, and I'm Nicole with Nicole and Yoga. We are a team of holistic practitioners, yoga teachers, spiritual coaches, life coaches, hypnotherapists. The list is very wide and long. And we're working with private clients behind the scenes. And we're doing things one-on-one or in group sessions. So for those of you that have never tried our services before, I recommend jumping on our website, nicoleandyoga.com, and checking out all the different modalities that we offer. We are currently running a COVID special for our different modalities through the end of this month. So you don't have a whole ton of time to still take advantage of it. But a lot of people have been wanting to try, and this is a great opportunity to do so. And we also have gift card available for the upcoming holidays. So if you want to give the gift of self-care to someone, that's a great gift to provide and also support a local business. So once again, I'm Nicole. We are doing a guided sleeping meditation today called Amrit Method Yoga Nidra. And today we will be doing a couple techniques that I just wanted to talk about in advance and teach. And so the first one I want to talk about is called the bumblebee breath. So for those of you that are familiar with the bumblebee breath, absolutely fabulous. For those that are not, what it's going to look like is we're going to utilize our hands, and we're going to place our hands over our face. So we're going to be using our thumbs to press the fleshy area right on your earlobe, or right, where it covers, not on the lobe itself, but right above that little flap that covers the hole. We're going to be pressing on that slightly, so almost closing off the sound. But what that allows to have happen is this vibration that we're about to create. It's going to stay inward, and it really stimulates the pineal gland, the pituitary gland, and it prepares us for deep meditation and rest. So it's a really fun technique to use. And when we'll do a couple rounds of it, so a couple inhales, and as you're breathing out, you're going to be closing your mouth and creating some sort of sound, some sort of vibratory sound inside of your mouth. You could say, use an om, an ah, whatever kind of noise you want to make with the closed mouth. But if you want to change the tune of the sound that's coming out as that's happening, that is encouraged or recommended. So it's going to look something like this, where your thumbs over the ears, not so much where you can't hear me still. So that's kind of your guide. And then the rest of your fingers could just rest gently over your eyes and on your forehead. And then from here, we're going to take a nice deep breath in and exhale out, but keep your mouth closed and just allow that noise to come out, changing the tone. So deep breath in. You could keep the tone the same or change it either way, but the big point is this, and that's going to be occurring. And it sounds very similar to a bumblebee. So that's why it is called the bumblebee breath. So really we're looking for that vibration inside. So that's going to be one of the first techniques that we're going to be doing today, but I wanted to just teach you in advance what that looked like. So this way it's not confusing, because it often is. The other thing I wanted to front load and talk about is a technique we're going to be using later in the meditation, and it's called alternative nostril breathing, otherwise known as Nadi Shodhana. And this is going to be done, for those of you that have done it before, completely using your imagination. So there's not going to be any actual hand movements involved in this version of alternate nostril breathing, or Nadi Shodhana. So just follow the instructions as we're going through. It's going to be a visualization of that process. For those that have done it previously, we use our hands to really move that energy, but it's great for equalizing the left and right side of the brain. It's amazing with autism and ADD and OCD and dyslexia. It helps with poor memory. It helps with depression, anxiety. It's an amazing technique to use, especially buried inside of this meditation. So as I had mentioned a little bit earlier, or for those that are jumping on the line now, the best way to do Yoga Nidra is to be lying down with your legs extended out in front of you, not crossed, and your arms we're going to be using. So, but then eventually you want to lay them on your side rather than resting on you, and palms upward. You will be closing your eyes or keeping a soft gaze, whatever's in your comfort level. But if you have a scarf or an eye mask to lay over your eyes, it's definitely recommended. It allows that attention to just go a little bit more inward. So if you have a blanket, you tend to get cold. It's recommended to keep one near you, or start by covering up, because our body temperature tends to drop when going into Yoga Nidra. Bolster perhaps behind your knees. If you suffer from low back trouble, we will be lying down for 45 minutes or so. If you become uncomfortable throughout any of it, go ahead and move, find comfort, and then remain still after that. So we don't want you to be uncomfortable. If you have a cell phone, go ahead and silence that cell phone. It will be an outside distraction happening, so we want to try to minimize as many of those distractions as possible. With that being said, we are going to have garbage trucks picking up. We're home on quarantine. We might have the air conditioning vent coming on, people walking by, animals barking in the distance or even close by. So just acknowledge that existed. Oh, that was that noise. That was the air conditioner, whatever it was. Don't hang on to it. Don't make a story up about it. Just allow it to be acknowledged, and then let it go. And the next, thing will happen. Acknowledge, let it go. And your thoughts could often be considered distractions as well. And that's one of the things first-time meditators usually express as the most difficult or challenging part of learning to meditate, which is to let go of that racing monkey mind that we have, which is the whole reason why we learn to meditate, is to really allow ourselves to sit in that chaos of our minds, that craziness, the barrage of thoughts, but remain still. And it is like learning to ride a bike. So it's with practice that we become better and better at it. So I encourage you to come back and listen to these videos. We have recorded as a team over 80 videos during quarantine that are available for you to view at your later enjoyment. And those are available on the Nicole and Yoga Facebook page under videos. And we have some of them on our YouTube channel, so please subscribe if you don't already to our YouTube channel, and some of them on our IG stories on Instagram. So, but the largest library is on Facebook. So let's find that very comfortable laying down position. And we're going to start off with that bumblebee breath. So taking our hands, I'm going to guide you in this process, and it's going to allow us to get to a deeper and subtler level of relaxation. So using your hands, let's go ahead and take our thumbs and gently close the ears, but just tight enough so you could still hear me speaking. And then rest the remaining fingers on either side of the forehead. Now, in a moment, we're going to take a deep breath, and then with closed lips, we will begin the sound of that hum. Now, change the pitch of the buzzing sound to maximize the vibratory sensation that we talked about, and see if you could feel that in your skull. So go ahead, let's take a breath in and follow me. Now stop and bring your arms by your side. And just be still for a moment and see if you could start to feel. Now we're going to do that again, but this time we're going to take at least 6 continuous breaths now that we're experts at the bumblebee breath. And then immediately after finishing your 6 breaths, you could go ahead and place your arms at your side, and I'd like you to then notice the sensations. So let's go ahead and take, and you're just going to continue on. Don't wait for me, just as your own breath. Inhale as big a breath as you can. You're going to be exhaling it with that bumblebee sound, and then you're going to take your own big breath, and that's number 2, and make a bumblebee sound. When you're done, like I said, drop your arms to your sides and just settle into that. So let's take that nice first deep breath then, total of 6. Your arms should be by your side once you finish up your 6 breaths, and just be still. Bring your total and undivided attention to your whole body. Feel the stimulating impact of the vibrations extending to every part of your whole body. Notice how attention feeds your energy, and observe your energy field expanding and growing, extending everywhere and filling every nerve and cell of your entire body. Now bring attention to your eyebrow center and empty your mind into the field of energy. Let it melt and merge into the experience of the energy body expanding beyond all boundaries. And drop into a complete silence and deep stillness. Now start to quiet your mind. And be still. And let go of all thoughts, worry, and tension. Give yourself fully to a higher power and relax, trust, and let go. Let's go ahead and breathe in fully and exhale with a deep sigh. Good. And again, let's breathe in fully and exhale with a deep sigh, letting go even more. Feel a deep sense of contentment and peace into your heart. If you have an issue you would like clarity or resolution on, bring this into your awareness now. If you are unclear, trust just whatever needs to happen will happen spontaneously and effortlessly. And let go of any effort to make anything happen. Now let's bring your body into awareness and recognize your body has been a trusted vehicle, creating accomplishments and contributions to the best of its ability. Now it is time for your body to rest deeply. We will move our attention into the body to release trapped energy and move deeper into total relaxation. Those with cardiac disease, hypertension, glaucoma, or can't have undue pressure to the head, please be cautious. It is important that you breathe normally as you tense your body. So as you inhale, let's go ahead and make fists and deliberately induce stiffness and tension throughout your shoulders, arms, and fists. So let's inhale and tighten even more. Now let go completely and relax. And on your next exhalation, relax even more. Let go. Observe and feel the flood of energy in your arms. This time, as you inhale, let's deliberately induce stiffness and tension, but in the hips, legs, and feet. So let's inhale and tighten even more. Hold, hold. Now let go. Let go completely and relax. Observe the flood of energy in your legs. This time, we're going to tighten and tense the entire body. So, as we inhale, we're going to tighten the arms, hands, shoulders, feet, legs, face, buttocks. Inhale and tighten the whole body. Whole body, even more. Hold. Hold. Now let go completely. And relax. And on your next exhalation, let go even more. Observe and feel the flood of energy extending to all muscles, nerves, and cells in your entire body. Let your whole body go limp. Like a rag doll. And relax even more. Release any holding anywhere. Now let's bring your attention to the face. And with your next exhalation, allow all expression to drop from the face. Releasing the tiny muscles around the eyes and allowing the eyeballs to rest back in their sockets. Releasing the tiny muscles around the mouth, the tongue resting, the lower jaw gently opening, softening, allowing the cheeks to soften towards the floor. The scalp resting on the skull. The neck softening, easing. Simply be available to the entire range of sensation in the face and head. Now drop into a sense of your whole bodily presence and embrace this present moment experience, undistorted by what you like or don't like. Let go of what is going and let come that which is coming. And this becomes your connection to Source. Feel your outward attention moving inward. Allow the commentary of the mind to dissolve into sensation. Expand sensitivity to all areas depleted and starved of energy. At this time, we're entering the next phase of Yoga Nidra. Try to remain as motionless as possible. If you need to move or make an adjustment, do so mindfully and return to stillness as soon as you are able. Resolve to remain awake, staying in touch with the sound of my voice. Let your mind merge and melt into the energy body and go beyond the boundaries of body and mind. Drop into the deepest state of tranquility, stillness, and peace in the third eye. Now bring your attention to the flow of breath, specifically the breath as it naturally moves through both nostrils. See the breath as two separate streams, rising and falling. No effort to change or control the breath, simply watching the natural flow. Now let's bring your attention to the breath moving through the right nostril. Inhaling and exhaling through the right nostril. Sensing the warmth of the breath as it passes through the right nostril. Continue for the next few breaths. Now let's bring your attention to the breath moving through the left nostril. Inhaling and exhaling through the left nostril. Sensing the coolness of the breath in through the left nostril. Continue this for the next few breaths. Now we're going to begin to visualize breathing through alternate nostrils. So on your next inhalation, let's breathe in through the right nostril and exhale through the left nostril, emptying the lungs completely. And on your next inhalation, breathe in through the left nostril and exhale through the right nostril, emptying the lungs completely. No effort or doing on your part. Simply continue alternating the breath through each nostril. Inhale, right nostril. Exhale, left nostril. Inhale, left nostril. Exhale, right nostril. Continue on your own. Sensing the subtle coolness of the left nostril and the warmth of the right nostril as you continue to breathe. Now we will bring attention to the third eye as we breathe. So on next inhalation, breathe in through the right nostril and hold the breath as you bring attention to the third eye or eyebrow center. And then exhale through the left nostril, emptying the lungs completely. And on your next inhalation, breathe in through the left nostril and hold the breath as you bring attention to the third eye. And then exhale completely. Continue breathing in this way. Holding the breath without struggle or strain, and letting the inner wisdom of the body initiate the next breath. Inhale, right nostril, hold at the third eye. Exhale, left nostril. Inhale, left nostril, holding at the third eye. And exhaling, right nostril. Now breathe and simply witnessing the breath following equally, flowing equally through both nostrils. Breath breathing itself. Sun and moon. Ida and Pingala. Yin and yang. Restored to harmony and balance. Right and left brain becoming one synchronized, unified whole, merging into oneness, still, empty, and open. Allow attention to naturally rest at the third eye, magnetically drawing attention and energy inward. And now drop into the silent space where all doing stops. let go and let go even more. Experience silence extending everywhere. And enter an effortless of being. As I name the part of the body, bring your total attention, accompanied by a feeling of heaviness, sinking like a stone in water. Both feet heavy like stone. Calves and knees heavy, sinking deeper. Thighs and hips very heavy like lead. Abdomen, chest and back, gravity pulling you down deeper. Shoulders, arms and palms very, very heavy. Feel your entire head heavy like a stone. Give your body completely and totally to the omnipresent field of gravity. Now experience your whole body heavy like a rock. Feel your whole body sinking deeper and deeper. Totally let go into the pull of gravity. Sinking, sinking, heavy like a stone. Sinking deeper into stillness and silent awareness. Now shift your attention as I name the part of the body. Let the heaviness drain away. Let your body be buoyant and light, like a fluffy cloud. Both feet light and limp. Calves and knees empty and free. Feel it. Thighs and hips hollow, weightless. Abdomen, chest, and back light and empty. Shoulders and arms and palms floating. Head hollow, empty. Feel your whole body empty, light, and hollow. Sense the emptiness of your whole body. Silence your mind. And enter the power and protection of your energy body. And embrace its feathery lightness. Feel completely safe and secure. And feel yourself getting lighter and lighter until you begin to float in the air. Give yourself permission and freedom to float out of your physical body. Release your energy body from your physical body and experience the freedom of this new dimension. Released and freed from identification with your body and mind. Free of all inhibitions and boundaries of the body and mind, past and future. And observe your body completely at peace, resting in stillness. And recognize you are the spirit separate from the physical body. And enjoy the spirit freed from all limitations. The innate healing wisdom of the body, liberated and functioning optimally. Now settle back into the physical body as you remain deeply established in your connection with spirit and faith and trust. freed from restrictions of mind, divine energy awakens. And from this moment on, allow yourself to shift from effort to grace. And this is the nourishment of divine energy. Let this spirit force work for you, providing you with complete divine protection and guidance. All powers beginning to manifest in your life, giving you a whole new level of vitality, strength, and courage. A new sense of freedom, fulfillment, and joy filling your heart. Bathe in a complete sense of relief now that you have arrived. Lifetimes of karma dropping away at this moment, and you are unburdened and free. Feeling completely at peace with yourself and the world that surrounds you. Feeling very safe in this protection. Your body is luminous, radiant. Emanating light from every pore of your skin, manifesting through your eyes. Know that you could return here again and again. The channel is now open. And feel that your whole body and every cell is vibrating at a whole new frequency, different from anything you have ever known before. The energy field begins to extend beyond your body and spreads everywhere. This is a new dimension, the dimension of being, not doing. Because when you arrive, there's nothing to be done. Now bring your attention to the center between the eyebrows and drop into the deepest level of relaxation. And here there remains nothing to do or achieve. You are the witness of all that is happening, but doing nothing to make it happen. Feel it. Experience it. And be it. Hand over all fear, apprehension, and anxiety about all that you want to change, control, and manage. Let go of all doing. Here, your intention and your affirmations are actualized and fulfilled with effortless ease. If you have an issue you would like clarity or resolution on, bring it into your awareness now. Once again, trust that whatever needs to happen will happen spontaneously and effortlessly. Let go of any effort to make anything happen. Allow this intention to go to the deepest levels of recognition with no hesitation. And have faith and trust that it has been heard and is being acted upon by a higher power of the source within you. There is no need for you to do anything about it. Just experience. Now allow your entire self to respond spontaneously and effortlessly to what I say. I drop all anxiety and fear and replace it with faith and trust. As I let others be who they are, I let myself be who I am. Now that I've entered the deepest levels of letting go, I have entered a complete state of synergy and balance. At this time, feel the presence of any guides, mentors, teachers, or family members you feel connected to. And you may sense this as a universal force of energy surrounding you or guiding you. And know that this presence surrounds you always. And you can draw on their presence at any time. If there is any guidance to be received at this time, either as a felt sense, words, or images, allow yourself to receive it now. And otherwise, simply rest back in the grace and protection of presence. And now we'll begin to become aware of the rising and falling of the breath. Slowly feel yourself beginning to rise to the surface of awareness. Sense your body resting on the floor and the quality of air as it touches your skin. And gradually you can move as if waking from a very restful sleep. If you'd like to remain still, please do so. For those that are ready, you could take a bend into your knees and pull them close to your chest, hugging yourself, thanking yourself for doing a little self-care today. Taking your time. Do not hurry. When you're ready, you can gently roll to your right side and curl into that fetal position. And once there, feel the safety, comfort, and protection of the womb of existence. Once again, bring your intention into your awareness. Surround it with the light of your neutral awareness and ask the wisdom of the body to show you what you need to know about this situation. Notice how relaxed you are. We could gradually move and begin to sit up with your eyes closed, but continue to stay deep in this deep inner experience. Regardless of what you consciously recognize that has or has not changed, know that something deep within has shifted to connect you with your intention. Become aware of the rising and falling of your breath. Become aware of your body and bring a deep sense of peace and contentment with you as you bring attention back to the body. Notice how relaxed the body is, how soft the breath is. how silent the mind is, and notice how quiet the heartbeat is. Be still and be grateful, and know that you could enter here again and again. Now you may gradually open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you all for joining me in person, over the internet. I really appreciate being able to bring this modality to you. I encourage you to drink a lot of water through the rest of the day. I did a little sound healing because the bowls were calling me. So sound healing, it's adding an additional modality on top of the meditation, so it could facilitate the movement of energy up to 72 hours after the experience. So continue to drink water, allow for that vibration to fully work. Could push out any energies or emotions that are stuck in the body that no longer serve us. It's a really powerful form of healing, different than talk therapy. Just pushes out whatever it does need to. So if you feel different than you normally do, know that it is the sound healing that is possibly working. And if you don't, come back for more, we always say. So once again, thank you. We have a journaling opportunity here. If your wisdom body could speak, what would it say? What would it come up with? So for those of you that are watching after receiving this meditation today, it was just an opportunity to go a little bit deeper and go within and see what you may have to say. Please feel free to leave any questions, comments, thoughts, share your experience in the comment section. Once again, all of our videos are stored for your later view and enjoyment on Nicole and Yoga Facebook page, but the benefits are cumulative. So the more yoga, more meditation, more sound healing, the more you could do, the better all the benefits are received. So it's after 8 weeks of consecutive practice, 3 to 5 times a week of mixing those modalities is what's really recommended for a great practice. So once again, any questions, please let us know. Have a fabulous week, and I will see you next week. Thank you all. Thank you, YouTube.